Thanks for tapping in with me whenever you tap in. We outside of soccer practice. Daughter in there doing her thing. Man, I'm sleepy. What's up, my guy? How you doing? Where you tapping in from? Dog, I'm outside of soccer practice, being a daddy, fresh off work. Oh, you out there in Cali? You a Lakers fan or a Clippers fan? I seen they just unveiled the Kobe Bryant statue in front of the Staples Center. I wonder where it's gonna go. They got the Shaq statue. They got Magic Johnson. They got them that old announcer guy who passed away. They got a statue of him out there. So I wonder where that Kobe statue is at. New York in the building. I was at home watching Mavericks versus Knicks. I think the Mavericks was up by like 20 when I left. Shout out Luka and Kyrie. Knicks doing good this year though. Jalen Brunson is an all-star. Julius Randle's an all-star. So they cooking it up out there. Or you might be a Brooklyn Nets fan. I don't know. Shout out Aaron Rodgers. Oh, no, I really ain't ever put my meat that close to a garbage disposal. Um, I think you would turn up like Edward Scissorhands, just get y'all chopped up and shit. You know what I mean? Oh, you play music? That's dope, Brody. We all have a gift. We all have a passion. What you play? My kids are taking guitar and piano lessons at the moment. Bro said got his meat and garbage disposal. They got here wilding 9 o'clock. You on a pill or something? Cause you ain't doing that sober, bro. Motocross. I used to play the BMX games on PlayStation when I was a kid. Tony Hawk Pro Skater was one of the dopest games ever. Remember when Tony Hawk started doing the 720? I think now kids is doing what 1080s and stuff. But yeah, Tony Hawk was the dude. Yeah, my daughter is working on trying to learn one of Michael Jackson's songs. She really dig him. My oldest. I got a guitar, man. I need to get good at it, but I ain't had the time to really sit and practice with it. It had like a 3 month period where I was playing for maybe 5-10 minutes a day. But man, that was over 6 months ago. New Zealand, what up though? On the other side of the world with it. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri right now, off Bannister and 71 Highway. There used to be a mall out here, but it got tore down, and now they built a Cerner complex out here. They got a green light dispensary is right there if you want to go get some weed legally. Oh yeah, man, I haven't got into meditation with the guitar, but man, I love to just sit and listen to Wayne Dyer. Brian Scott has a really dope podcast called The Reality Revolution, where he be having some fantastic meditations on there that I really did. Oh, we got 30 people in this hole? That's wild. I ain't rode a dirt bike in a long time. Remember when your bike had pegs and your homies used to ride on the back and y'all be hitting wheelies and all kind of dumb stuff? The things we do when we're kids. Dirt bikes is fun though. Four-wheel. I can't wait to move out to the country so my kids can experience stuff like that. Get some BB guns, all that. Oh, y'all ain't got legal weed yet, bro? It's a dispensary on every damn corner. Some blocks got 2 dispensaries where you can walk across the street back and forth and see who got the best weed. I personally think the way these dispensaries is popping up left and right, you give it 5-10 years and that's how brothels gonna be. Because sex work is real work, but they can't have these chicks out on the corner getting all used and abused. So come inside this building, walk up to the counter, select your lady, and walk around to the back. I'm calling it now, 5-10 years. Because if I would have told you 10 years ago that they'd be selling weed on the corner, you wouldn't have believed me. So yeah, it's evolving quick. Hey, real life, I'm serious, man. Too nice. What up, though? I think it's dope as hell how I can just turn my phone on and talk to strangers all across the world. This shit pretty cool. That's why I don't understand how there's so much negativity floating there. Like, everybody on this stream has a different perspective of life, but I'm sure I can learn something from each and every one of you guys. And I say it a lot. No man is your friend. No man is your enemy. Everyone is your teacher if you allow them to be. And we've already seen proof that when you die, you don't take your material property with you. But no one's ever come back to let us know if you take your intellectual property with you. So, man, learn as much as you can while you're here. It may pay long-term dividends. Who knows? Yeah, I thought all states had, and I guess it's not, weed ain't federally legal. It's just state by state. I think it's a trap also, though, because if you get a medical marijuana card, I don't think you can carry a gun, if I'm not mistaken. I think, like, you can't own a pistol if you have a medical marijuana card. Yeah, man. Last few years been we about to be lit in this. Hold on. What's up, Miss Lisa? How you doing, baby girl? You're such an awesome human being. Eat good food, sleep good food, wear comfortable shoes, priorities. Yeah, hey, 2 things that I spend a lot of money on are my socks and my boxers. I want my nuts to be really took care of, and I want my feet to be protected. I'm cool with some Walmart white t-shirts, Fruit of the Loom. I'm cool with some sweatpants from Walmart. I do spend a little money on my basketball shorts from like Who Cares and things like that. I got some Pokemon basketball shorts that's coming on the way. Them hoes is nice. Gonna be killing on the court. But I had Chipotle for dinner. Oh, shout out to my wife. All the kids at the crib right now, chilling. Well, 7 of the others. 1 in here. Man, I don't even wear jeans for real. If I'm being honest, I really wear sweats and basketball shorts. Though as I get older, I'm trying to start dressing nicer when I go places, like slacks and t-shirts, just because I want to, like, people treat you different when you dress nice. And I also want to set that example for my children. I never saw my daddy in a suit not one time my whole childhood. What up, family? Hey, this is cracking. We got 21 in this thing. Walmart is like the go-to for auto. I need to go there tonight, actually. My kids want some LED lights to put around their room. I just be letting them do whatever the hell they want to. I say I have a big heart because we all have an unlimited amount of love to give. We got a black card, so I just be swiping that hoe. Because throwing love out to the internet, it don't take any love away from me personally. So I can sit here and be negative and complain about celebrity gossip and who beefing with who, but man, I don't give a damn that much. I do think the Upchurch beef is interesting though, man. I dig him. I think Upchurch is doing on his side what Cat Williams did on the other side, and that's exposing the frauds. Because it's a lot of fraudulent people out here pretending they real. Because if you got a platform of, let's say, 2 million subscribers, would you spend your time being negative, or would you really try to unite some people? Because that's the biggest threat, is unity. I think we all can pretty much pay attention to that at this point. Like, I walk door to door for work, so I'm knocking on all kind of people's doors. And what I realize is most humans are pretty cool, dog. If you have a reasonable, articulate conversation with them, you can find common ground. But that clickbait-ass media, it want to keep you all hot and angry. And oh, man, cars get stolen every day around here. It's weird because everybody loved the Chiefs. Everybody happy they're going to the Super Bowl. But the murder rate's still going up. Car break-ins are still happening. Home invaders are still happening. The prosecutor let everybody right back out of jail. So nothing really changes at all. So it's unique. If the Chiefs win on Sunday, they're going to shut the city down so they can have the parade on Wednesday. I wonder what they're going to do with all the homeless people. They probably clean them up out the way. Y'all can't be on TV and shit. Make it seem like the city is a lot cleaner than what it is. But it's I look at it, man, like our mayor, he got a lock on the city because he go to all the high schools. So the kids are just corrupted by it. And so I observe what's going on, but hey, man, this shit is wild. Do we really need underwear? I mean, I'm not the type of guy that would want to go commando 24/7, 365. I play basketball, right? So do you really want your junk and your nuts just swinging all around through crossovers? And not me, bro. I like to keep them cuffed in the nice boxer briefs. But you do what you do, but watch my shoes, gang. Miss Lisa says she always strapped when she in the club, Birdman, Lil Wayne style. Or remember when Soulja Boy was talking about they probably broke in his house? He's like, I shot that nigga like that, then I shot him. Too nice. Basketball is life. Actually, my youth pastor just passed away, Mike Bobbitt. We played basketball every Monday at Milestone. We would have Bible study for an hour, and then after that, we would hoop. And I started doing that when I was 13 up until like 19. So, ball is life. We can get it in whenever. If we don't do nothing else, baby, we gonna hoop. And my son just getting nice with it now too. So man, it's really fun. And all the kids I coach, and I watching them grow. Like, I got a kid. His name is Hank. I've been working with him since he was in the 4th grade, and now he's a junior at North Kansas City High School, and he getting some D1 looks. We hoping we can get a KU scholarship. We hoping, but if he got to go to a small college around here, that's cool too. But we hoping we can get him at Hank and KU. He a sniper though, sniper. Yeah, I know the owner of Frontier Justice. That's a gun store here in Kansas City, and I'm gonna take my kids there so they can legally know how to disarm a gun and shoot a gun and all that. We was kids, we was shooting guns in the air on New Year's and dumb shit like that. Just reckless. I would never allow my children to do anything like that. But my daddy had me out there. She said she got 3 of them now. Lit. I had to do a gun commercial for this company called SE Tactical. I was shooting some AR-15s. And a few flamethrowers. That was pretty cool. I did it about a year ago. Funny story, actually, my 5th grade son, JJ, they have a 3D printer at their school. And every kid had to go through and say what they wanted to make. And my son said he wanted to make a AR-15, and the school freaked the hell out, and the principal called me, and they sent him to the principal's office and took his backpack and all that. And I'm like, dude, he a kid, chill. He not about to come shoot this hoe up. He just play Fortnite. Fall back. Windex, enjoy your night. Sweet dreams. I wonder if you're wearing underwear while you're going to sleep. The world may never know. Oh, that's dope. We don't really have. Where you at? Um, where you at? Where y'all ain't got no guns? That's why I don't agree with the concept of oh, New Zealand. Yeah, no guns is everywhere around here. Unfortunately, you can give somebody $20 and a double cheeseburger, and they can give you a gun with no serial number on it. They everywhere. That's why I don't believe in the concept of gun control, because you ain't getting these guns away. You better teach, proper safety, uh, and teach emotional regulation and conflict resolution. But you ain't getting rid of no guns. They everywhere. Everybody got them legally and not registered. They everywhere. So it's to face the reality of it. And especially these young boys, I don't really know how they get the type of guns they do, but they be having like some military weapons by the age of 14 years old. Should be wild. I think conflict resolution should be like mandatory. Like here in Kansas City, I don't know where y'all at, but in the 5th grade, every kid is required to do DARE. If y'all remember the DARE program, I think regard 5th grade or 6th grade, they should have like mandatory conflict resolution, school wide, charter, public, and private. Because I worked at a private school for 7 years, and them kids, they really not no different than the kids in a public school. They just got two parents. And charter schools are now so intermingled that you got half the kids are poor and half the kids are super rich. Which I didn't grow up in an environment like that anyway. But my sons, I mean, they have a real diverse group of friends. A true story. They say, yo, dude, man, So when I was a kid, we lived on 51st, and there was a shootout on my block, and my mama called the cops, and she got put on hold. And when I was 16, the neighborhood drug dealer got shot on my front porch. His name was Nate. He got shot by the dude across the street named Leroy. So no, yeah, nah, man, fight or flight is a real thing. And I didn't know fight or flight when I was a kid. I didn't know anything about conflict resolution. My parents had domestic violence. My auntie and uncle had domestic violence. So all I know is if somebody pissed you off, you put your hands on them. I was raised in an environment like that, and I had to unlearn a lot of the bad habits that I was taught. But a lot of these hot-headed ass little boys, they grow up with just their mama, and their mama whooped them when they angry, and you internalize all that anger, and you go out here and you get into a conflict with another boy, and you ready to let it go. So a lot of my friends that are dead weren't bad people. They just had a lot of rage in them, and it caused them to make some terrible choices. My homeboy Sean is in jail right now. Well, I know a lot of people that's in jail, but just some people did like some outlandish shit that you wouldn't imagine. Like my homeboy Cass, he stabbed his baby mama to death and set her on fire. I went to school with him, knew him for years, would have never thought he would do anything like that. But he did. My homeboy Desmond, he stabbed his auntie and his uncle to death. So you just really never know what somebody is going through internally. Isaiah, my guy Isaiah, he was taking some antidepressant pills because his dad had just died, and them pills made him hella paranoid, and he saw a cop car and started shooting at the cop. Like, just wild shit happens. Oh, she said her and the hubby strapped. So he driving and you hanging out the window doing your thing? He said, I'm Samoan. My guy Mark is Samoan. So, hey, Samoans run deep, bro. I remember being at 24-Hour Fitness one time, and a Samoan dude had gotten into an argument with somebody else on the court. Man, that motherfucker had like 25 people pull up out of nowhere, dog. They came in there super thick, ready to fight. They do not play. I've never touched a gun in life. That's dope. Let's hope it stay that way. Don't use it unless you got to. But like I was talking to my wife about my children, and I was talking to my daddy about my children, and I said I would rather my kids know how to properly use a gun and not need to, than the need to use one and don't know what the hell they doing. He said they all cousins, yeah. Yeah, they pulled up hella thick. Yeah, my homeboy Yanni, I wonder if he watching this. Shout out Yanni at the basketball court. That was he pulled out a gun every 5 minutes. Somebody fouled him. He pulled a gun out. He got into an argument. He pulled a gun out. You was arguing about the score, saying it's 11-11. And I love Yanni to death, but that boy wasn't gonna ever shoot nobody. His name is Singing Ass Yanni. Actually, he actually an R&B singer, but he just kept that thing on him to make him seem tougher than what he was. I love you, Yanni. Yeah, I think if somebody tried to break in our house and I wasn't home, my wife would shoot their ass so fast. She's so scary. She'll pull that trigger real quick. Another twist about life. What's up, family? My wife's dad is a cop and her grandpa is a cop, and they love the fuck out of me. That's why I say the narratives of the world, they all be false, dude. And I know a lot of people tell me I should try to stop cussing, and I really do, like, try to stop. It just ain't happened yet. I get there when I get there. I don't know how to pronounce their last name at the bottom, but what up, G? Hey, shout out to everybody that support the channel, that like the videos. This is just a hobby that I have. I appreciate you, gang. I remember somebody was like, you can't be talking about God and be cussing. It's like, man, where do y'all live at where y'all just so holy and so moral and so perfect? I'm shocked at who I am now. Hey, I appreciate you. That's the dopest part is I have no idea if like these videos make a difference, who's watching them, who's paying attention to them. But I look at the algorithm and I think it's nuts how, like, let's say hypothetically, if we were all in elementary together, we all in the same classroom, it's recess, we all get up and run outside to the playground. But then we grow up and we got to judge each other because I'm black and you white and you're a woman and we work for different companies. It's like, man, how the fuck how does this work realistically? How do so many people forget who they truly are? We just kids. We just exist. We popped out of mama and was crawling and walking, and then all of a sudden, I'm an adult responsible for leading the family. Yeah, I say God know my heart, man, because my wife ain't had to work in 2 years. I got 8 kids, and I'm able to take care of all of that. So it's a higher power somewhere, because I remember being a kid and now I'm a man raising kids, leading the family. And I ain't doing this all on my own strength and my own understanding. I can promise you that, man. Not raising 8 children and still be able to laugh and smile and be happy and make time for myself and not fall off and not succumb to all the vices of the world. Man, I ain't doing that on my own. Bando, what's up? You trapping out the bando or what? Yeah, I just know I get up every morning, I do my part, and somebody on the other side doing their thing. On Drake's leaks, what you mean? What happened? Let me know. I'm really out of touch. I don't have any notifications on my phone at all. So I don't know what goes on in the world outside of what I see when I open the YouTube app. I open Instagram, I post something and then close it right back. I just really like consuming my own energy. And it's easy to get. What happened with Drake? Is it some photos? Is an album drop? I personally think I'm straight looking at my drunk ass. My daddy probably somewhere drunk too. Don't feel bad. He got a Camo or a Bud Light or a Colt 45 in one of them. Oh man, I'll be going to a funeral next week for Pastor Mike Bobbitt. All the Milestone boys gonna pull up. It should be like a little hood reunion. It should be fun. Oh, it's some homo photos of Drake. Remember when all the rappers would say no homo? Dipset, Joel Santana, Lil Wayne used to say that too. Now, isn't saying no homo offensive to the homo people or not? I don't know. Why they keep Yeah, we have a extremely sensitive and cruel world, you know, because the world is sensitive as fuck. Everything is offensive and everything is triggering, but yet that same world will leave you a bunch of nasty ass negative comments. That's why you gotta be in the world, not in of the world, because it'll keep going, and you'll keep having people be products of the propaganda. You know, before there was social media, the TV controlled what everybody thought, and then before TV, the radio controlled everybody's thought, and then before then, the newspaper controlled everybody's thought. So the masses have always been led. Uh, oh man, I ain't really shocked about Kevin Hart. It's hard to be shocked about any of these individuals. They regular ass people who trying to get a check, and they gonna do whatever. You know, morals are subjective. So when you don't have nothing, what you willing to do to get it is all over the place. And so I the biggest mystery to me, I think, you know, Kevin Hart, if you talk about when he was on that Monique show, then I mean on Steve, no, not Steve Harvey, fuck, Shannon Sharp. Um I think he played Monique or did something like that. Do you vape? Nah, I don't. I don't know much about it. I mean, I know what it is. Obviously, it's a little pen and cartridge shit, but ain't it like a virtual cigarette? Would I fight a Samoan? Uh, I'm not really a fighter per se type shit. I mean, I guess if I had to, if it was me or him, then I mean, niggas, it's whatever. But I don't go looking for conflict at all. I'm a pretty chill person. I don't give a fuck about them comments. I think the craziest part about this YouTube shit is like we all real people. So even if I get like 5 million subscribers, nigga, I'm still Johnny. I'm still the same kid that went to EC Meservey Elementary School. Like I'll never become, I guess, Hollywood, quote unquote. And being that I done already got to meet so many people that have millions of subscribers and they got millions and millions of dollars, and I'm still a regular motherfucker working a 9 to 5. I was like, you niggas is lame. Just like not in a disrespectful way. But like the money don't make you real. And you hear that a lot. But when you sitting with people who got millions of dollars in their bank and they got less morals than you and they self-esteem is lower than yours, I don't know, man. It changed the perception of everything for me. It was a blessing. Because if I would have got rich, I don't know what would have happened. I probably could have got big-headed as well. But being the fact that I'm getting to sit with Brandon Tatum and ABL and Jericho and all them, and then I'm right back in the hood, it's like, oh, why the fuck they all so... I don't know, man. No, I make my... I don't think money would change me because... Oh, we got people from Korea in this hoe. We global. I don't think money would change me truthfully because I would just be more the person I am now. So if I had more money, I would just take my kids on more trips. Like real stuff. I would take my kids to Disney World. Like my daughter is 14 and me and her have never been on an airplane together. So I'd take her. Like that's all I want to do is give my kids really dope ass experiences. I've been in Kansas City my whole life. My parents never had a car. So I just want my kids to like really see that this thing is a lot bigger than your hood, your block. Because they keep you small-minded for a reason. Yeah, now once my you should do a Amazon wish list. Man, you know, I let my children do it. They put all kind of shit on there. But we'll see. I really think it's cool that we got folks from Korea in here. I really think it's cool that we got individuals all around the world. And the same peace I have, I want everybody to experience. Because man, this life that we live, this shit is an illusion. It's not real at all. You could be here today and going tomorrow. So don't be attached to like the things around you. And I think that's what having dead children, it's like did to me. It made me so human. Before I experienced death, you know, you want to hold on to everything. This is my shirt. This is my hat. This is mine. And it's like nothing is mine. It's all just here to experience and enjoy. And I'm just giving that to the world. Oh, man, y'all want my kids to know everything, everything. Yeah, hey, that's the dopest part that you said, that you keep holding you back. Because I always say, man, we all are our own biggest enemy. When I realized I was in my own way, I had to laugh. Because we all do things that sabotage our own life. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, no matter, I understand the children that I lost, they chilling with God. My mama chilling with God, but also the children that's still here on earth. You know, God gave me them to help them grow into some beautiful flowers. Everything that you see around you is a seed, and if you give it the proper water and sunlight, because I don't judge myself, I don't have no resentment towards myself. I don't have any anger towards the world. And most people, like, for some weird ass reason, they walk around with just everything is pissing them off. That's why I can't get into making like the red pill content or making, you know, modern women this, because I don't have women problems, nigga. I never have in my life. I can't relate to it. I'm not about to pretend that I got issues. You know, you learn women and you move accordingly. And at a young age, I just dealt with so many girls. I just kind of learned female nature and knew what I wanted to be a part of and what I didn't want to be a part of. And having a daughter at a really young age and raising a little girl, it hit me like, damn, the way I treat my daughter, this is how most grown women want to be treated. Because I got 8 children and I attract more women now than I ever have in my life. But that makes me also look at it from another perspective, that most women just want a daddy figure. What up, though? And how a lot of men be saying that, like, all they run into is single mamas and women with children. Bro, like the last 15 girls that tried to holler at me didn't have kids. Maybe that's just a Johnny thing. But I don't know, man. I think energy don't lie. That's the best I can say. Is the crib back? What you mean? Oh, the McRib? I don't know. I used to fuck the McRib up when I was a kid. My mama used to like it, but I ain't had one of them hoes. Ain't it like if the Chiefs get a sack or something? If the Chiefs get a sack in the game that following Monday, you get a free Big Mac or something like that. Nah, yeah, I've always got along really good with other humans. The only dudes that didn't like me when I was growing up, it was because their girl would like me or some shit. But I don't steal people's girlfriend no more. I stopped doing that a long time ago. Now, so when I be seeing all these problems, like, men need to do this, men need to do that, like, man, I hope y'all figure it out. More power to you. Because I don't think relationships should be hard. I don't think you should have to make a relationship work. It should just work. If it doesn't, then you just don't need to be with that person. But as a human, it shouldn't be extremely difficult to get along with another human. Yeah, growing up, when you hoop, it's different. Yeah, that's the best part that happened about me with COVID is nothing in my life changed. I was at home, my kids every day. We still went to the park. I worked at the school during that time, so we had keys. So we would go up and play around in the gym and run around. So I've always said COVID was the best thing that happened in my life. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel if it wasn't for COVID. I wouldn't be talking publicly if it wasn't for COVID, because I didn't do none of this. I just went to work and took care of my kids. And I started my channel, I believe, July of 2020. I didn't post my first video until October of 2020. And then I want to say from December to maybe March, I gained 15,000 subscribers, like really, really, really fast out of nowhere. Officer Tatum reached out to me and asked me to be on his show. And after that, man, I probably get 15,000 subscribers in a whole year. I don't know what happened. I ain't saying bro is a op, but he know who I am. If you follow him, tell him to hit me up. He never came through on his word. Hey, happy birthday, gang. What gave me the idea to start the channel? So at the time, my sons, Jason, Kobe, I got them now, but their mama lived in Texas, and she had blocked me from talking to my kids. So, damn, we got 2 birthdays in this hoe. Happy birthday. Hey, that's lit. But yeah, I couldn't talk to my kids. My baby mama had completely blocked me. If you, hey, love him. Hey, yeah, you love that homie. Tell him to reach out to me. He know what's good. But I didn't have no contact with my children, and I had to be. I wanted to talk to them. So at the end of every video, I would say all my kids' names, and I would say, "Daddy loves you." In August 5th, 2020, my son was at home by himself. I didn't know he was by himself, but I just happened to text his iPad with a picture of me and him, and he called me, and I got to talk to him for about 3 hours while his mama was at work. She came home. He hung the phone up, and she called me back like 5 minutes later, and she said, "If you want the boys, come get them." I went to sleep. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I drove down to Texas. I got there at 11 a.m. and I picked my sons up, and they've been here with me for the last 2 years. But yeah, I started the channel because I couldn't see my kids. And even with me having my sons here in Kansas City, nigga, I'm still on child support. Like, I get to experience the real, because I'm a real human in this bitch. I got 2 black baby mamas, and neither one of them have ever told me that I was a good father or a good man or any of that shit. But I got a white wife who treats me like a god. So it's like real paradoxical, because I don't believe in skin color. I believe in your heart and your character. Oh my God, yeah, I remember that James Blunt song. Hey, send me as many videos as y'all can. YouTube is weird, like, so somebody will leave comments and I don't get responses a lot of the times. Actually, let me get this number out real quick. If you ever want to shoot me a text message or something, you can. I'm going to give y'all my other number. Lil Uzi the GOAT. Yeah, you can shoot me a text, give me a call, 816-536-5206. Hit me up sometime, because the comments don't be coming through. I do it. I want everybody to start their own YouTube channel. I want everybody to start their blog. Fuck it, why not? Like, your story matters, and I'm sure you got some cool wisdom to share. Somebody want to hear about it. And even if nobody, like, let's say globally wants to hear, you may have a niece or a nephew or a little cousin. Like, you just never know who you can inspire. I got you, gang. I'll go over one more time. 816-536-5206. And that's why I get, like, I'm really a real fucking human. I'm not some public figure, quote unquote. I ain't bought by no company. I'm just a regular ass person who I like being able to talk to other humans. As Frederick Douglass said, knowledge makes a man unfit to be a slave. And once you learn to read, you'll forever be free. And the more information you consume, you have more confidence, because I don't have to listen to nobody else's word. And I can say when I was a kid, I went through like a period of being an unbeliever. And I was like, man, the Bible don't make sense. And I actually sat and read the Bible and get it. I just got a text message from a 484 number. So yeah, this really me on the live. I gave you the real number, gang. But when I start listening to Dr. Joseph Murphy, Neville Goddard, George Washington Carver, I was like, it's crazy. Oh, no, I ain't no AI. This is really me. No. No, hey, that's the thing is, ignorance is bliss. Like, I know so much that I wish I didn't. Because that's why I can't get into politics no more, man. I done read Color Communism and Common Sense. I know about Napoleon Bonaparte, Drew. I read the book Black Fortune, How the First 6 Slaves Escaped Slavery to Become Millionaires. I just know a lot about this bullshit, so I can't emotionally get caught up in it. I know when the Civil Rights Act originally was 1875 by the 16th president, U.S. Grant. I know about the Compromise of 1877. So once you learn to read, you'll forever be free, dog. I know black people couldn't attend the Democrat National Convention before 1924. And then I know in 1932, a whole bunch of black people voted Democrat for FDR. And then you can go watch a video of Martin Luther King complaining about black people getting left out of the Great New Deal. And then you can watch Lyndon Baines Johnson do the War on Poverty. And then you can go in the 70s and child support start and the family start breaking up. And then here we are. So I just know what go on, cuz. So I don't take it personal if somebody don't, because we have different opinions. Chief Keef is in Ukraine. Love Sosa, macaroni time. Come on. I didn't know he was over there with them doing this thing like that. But now reading, it changed me in ways I never could have imagined. I read the autobiography of Malcolm X, The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson. Thoughts or Things by Prentice Mulford. I ain't got no way to play no song, because right now I'm in the car. But once I get to the crib, I'm gonna probably take me a shower and go to sleep for real. But tomorrow we can do something. I'm done. This is me trying to do my part to make life better. It's just make people smile, laugh. The world ain't as serious. I mean, it's serious, right? Because you got to get up every day and you got to eat healthy and exercise and pay your bills. But at the end of the day, you still can laugh and be joyful with it. You know, it's a gift to be alive. And like, so the whole world will talk about the oppressed and the oppressor, right? And I say, if there's realistically an oppressor, then that's who is giving you your knowledge. Why would I view myself through the eyes of the oppressor? Why not view myself through the eyes of the creator? You know? I don't stream regularly. For real, I need to get into it. I'm just at my daughter's soccer practice and decided to turn this hoe on. I went through a period where I was making YouTube videos every day. And now I just make them randomly. I don't know. I can't say I don't have a passion. It ain't no money in this shit. So it's just kind of, some thoughts go through my head. If somebody leave a comment and let me know it's you can only press yourself. So y'all comments is what really going. If I get so many comments and say react to this song, I'll check it out. But I'm not in tune with anything. I'm not in tune to music. I'm not in tune with culture. I'm just Johnny. And I say that shit, I'm really just Johnny. Whether I got $1 in the bank or $100 million, I'm still my mama's son. Oh yeah, I did hear about the Tucker Carlson Putin interview. I didn't know if it happened already or not, but I'll check that out. I think slowly everybody is waking up to the lies that we've all been fed, to have us hating each other and not wanting to pursue our goals and our dreams. That's why the victimhood mentality is so crazy, because, man, I don't have to enslave you physically if I can enslave you mentally. I don't need to control your damn body. I just need to control your thoughts, because everything is your consciousness. As a man thinks, so is he. And it was so long that I didn't realize that. I was just like a zombie, which most humans are. You're a complete zombie and you're a slave to your flesh. And once you overcome your flesh, that's when life get lit, for real, for real. I seen this quote and it said, a man can only find God when he's tired of having sex, because that's, most humans, they seek out a pleasureful act, and everything you bust this and even a new high. And once I got tired of just releasing and wasting energy, and start loving myself and figuring out, hey man, you let this keep going through your body and become something, dog, be feeling like Goku in this thing. Oh yeah, slavery never ended, it just evolved, because it's all consciousness. So whatever you can make a person think, that's why I say the miseducation of Negro is so dope, because if I tell you this is what you are, you're gonna believe it. Yeah. So it's the process of, if you would guard your body, guard your mind. I tell my kids that question everything. Don't follow me blindly, because I'm your daddy. Get out here and learn as much as you can. I've heard that I look like Charlemagne a few times. If I'm going to be honest and humble. I look 100 times better than that nigga. He couldn't be on me on my worst day. I ain't watched CNN since like 2016, 2017. However, it was a period where I watched it every day. And then when I stopped watching, I was able to notice a difference within myself. But I ain't watch CNN, Fox, Newsmax. I don't watch none of that shit no more. I just can't. Hey, yeah, real life. Yeah, economic slavery. Yeah, no, for real. That's why you got all the things around you to extract resources from you. Like, tomorrow is Friday. If I go to the grocery store Friday, there will be a long-ass line of people at the check cashing place because they still don't have bank accounts. And you'll watch them cash their check, and then you'll watch them walk right over to the liquor department and get their little liquor and be content. And Frederick Douglass said that to keep a man a slave, you just got to make him happy. Give him what he needs, some little liquor, a little food. They talked about that in Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill as well. If you can keep a man's belly full, he'll never revolt against you. But that hungry man, that man that's starving, his ribs is touching, like Tupac said, we kicking in the dough, trying to take the food if you ain't trying to share it with us. Yeah, I don't watch much local news either. My guy works for Channel 41, so I see him when we go hoop. Like, that's the thing about Kansas City is I know all these people, they liberal as hell, but they know the whole narrative that they sell in the world is a lie. The mayor know he lying. The city councilman know he lying. Just all of them. Yes, sir. It's the great divide. You either vibrating low or you vibrating high. And them lower vibrations, they all trying to pull you down. Energy leeches. And the more you learn yourself, truthfully, the more I discard away from humans because I'm full of love. I'm full of happiness. I'm full of joy. So I don't need somebody to be around me for me to feel good for myself or not feel empty or not feel alone. Solitude is my best friend. Truthfully. Yeah, I watched the last trial I watched was that YNW Melly trial. I really thought that little boy was going to get that death penalty. I think he'll get life. He won't get death. Which just sucks because he's by far one of the most talented little individuals that has ever been on the face of this earth. But when your brain ain't right, your brain ain't right. Now, I've never heard of the Hood Politics podcast. And I think we can vibrate in the middle, but I think rock bottom will teach you to really appreciate the highest of the highs from a personal perspective. Oh yeah, we all meant to be to live in abundance for sure. Everything in this world, God wants you to have the riches, you know? I came to give you life and life more abundantly. Matthew 6:33, seek the kingdom first. But if all there is consciousness, then you got to get inside your head to believe that you're meant to have this life, right? Like, why would they be meant to be successful when you supposed to struggle? Change your thoughts. See, the thing about humans is we cannot stop thinking. Like, you have to think, but you can't change your thoughts. And if you change your thoughts, you eventually change your life. It may not happen in a day or a month or a year, but think about every time you went to the swimming pool and somebody peed in the pool. And you had to get out so they can clean the water. You didn't see anything happening, but the change was going on. And eventually the water was clean and you can get back in and keep going. And that's your thoughts. You got to slowly let go of your negative habits while replacing them with positive habits. And when you relapse and fall, not judge yourself. Yeah, I know. I'm grateful I ain't been hit with no cancer. When I blew out my knee, that was humbling for me. Because I had to be in a wheelchair. I had to be on crutches. So I really appreciated walking and running and jumping and all that again. So everything that's negative, it really turns out positive if you can look at it from that perspective. Oh, you know, when they find out somebody peeing in the pool, everybody gonna stop and have you get out. Yeah, so, man, just so everything is a process. The day you plant the seed isn't the day you eat the fruit. And I can say, even for myself, that's something I'm working on, is being patient. Because you want to have it right now, everything. But now anything that's worth having takes a while to accomplish or accumulate. Yeah, I've noticed that too. If the news say something, then probably the opposite is true. I went on a TV show with the Jubilee Network, and I had to take a survey based on my political leaning, and I scored 50% directly in the middle. But if you go watch the episode, they put 86% to the right. So yeah, everything on TV is it's falsified. We recorded for 4.5 minutes, and they put out a 23-minute episode. So I tell my daughter this morning, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. Hey, I appreciate you, Rob. You got to run. My daughter soccer practice is over right now, so we going to be driving home when she hop in the whip. So everybody that hopped on the stream, I am grateful for you. You have greatness inside of you. The Snickers bar. I ain't had a Snicker in a minute. I like Butterfingers. I'm on live. I see your whole team. You want to say what's up? You want to say what's up, daughter? Yeah, believe everything and believe nothing at the same time. I'm right there with you.
I think there's nothing in here.
What up? Yes, you gotta get out your own head. Ignore all the negative thoughts. You gotta learn to watch your thoughts like a movie. Just let them pass, or like the clouds. You know, the clouds just float by, and that's it. And that's what I learned to do. Ain't that right, daughter? No negativity. Yeah, you can have the rest of that.
There's nothing in there.
Oh man, I got 2 bottles of water.
I want one of these.
How about you one in the morning? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go hoop at Javier right in the morning. I took off work tomorrow because my kids don't have school, so I'm gonna hang with them. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. If we're gonna go to the arcade.
Bye, Coach.
Or we're gonna go to the movies. But
Ooh, movies.
well, I looked at that movie theater, you know, where the seats vibrate, and they didn't have no good movies showing. But spend as much time as you can with your kids. You'll never regret hanging with your children. And a lot of people be like, the older your kids get, they're going to rebel against you or not want to talk to you. The older my kids get, the closer we get. I'm closer with my sons every single day. My baby girl, even though she's growing up and there's a lot of things she don't be want to tell me, she keep on the girly side of life. She still love her daddy. We still homies. My little bestie. But appreciate you guys for watching the live stream. Wherever you are in this world, you are special, you are beautiful, you are talented, you have a gift inside of you. Ignore the negativity of life. Smile, be happy on your way to happiness. Have an abundant mindset on your way to abundance. And we gone. Peace.